Hey Sagittarius, how you doing? Gonna get into your reading here. Just looking at your upcoming week. Gonna starting off with that full moon in Aries too. So let's see what energies are coming out. It is a general reading, so just take what resonates here, and we will see what messages we have for Sagittarius here. What messages do we have for Sag? First card out is we do have the Sun. See what challenges is coming in for you. We have the Empress. Let's see. Recent past. Eight of Cups. Your focus is the Five of Pentacles. All right. Let's see the possibilities here for Sagittarius. We do have the Ten of Cups. Let's see the near future. We do have the Moon. And your power. What is going on with Sag right now? What is Sagittarius's power? Your feels here. We do have the Nine of Pentacles. You're definitely focused on yourself, but I mean, there is a little bit of, just the walking away, and you're definitely looking at your happiness, what you want to do. There's a focus on self here. But again, we do have the Empress as a challenge. So let's see your environment here, the Three of Swords. There's a little bit of disappointment here in your reading, Sag. A little worry. And it could be a lot of different things. This could be regarding your finances, your connections around you. Let's see your hopes and fears. We do have the Three of Wands. And the potential outcome here for Sagittarius. What is the potential outcome for Sag? We have the Ten of Swords. Okay. So in this deck too, she's kind of walking away from betrayal and things that have happened in the past here. But basically, there's an energy here of just processing things through, walking away from something. Healing is really what's going on here. We do have these Seven of Pentacles, and it does feel like a little bit of a mix of um, working on self here, or working on investing into things, but at the same time it's like a self-reflection of some sort here. Okay, so again, the center of the reading here is the Sun. It is Leo energy, and it's about happiness. Right now, you're focused on your happiness, whatever that is for you, whatever is driving you right now. You're really looking at pulling, or have pulled yourself back and maybe away from other connections and everything here, just to get a sense of balance here. I do feel like the Empress is you. Doesn't matter the gender, male, female. It is feminine energy here, but it's kind of focusing on yourself, your ideas, wanting to plan something here for your future. But also, there's a sense of maybe you've lost someone, or maybe you've lost, support. I feel like with Ten of Cups doesn't have to be, just a significant, like love relationship. It could just be a family situation or people that have been supporting you. I feel like a lot of us have maybe looked at our friend situation, family situation, and just noticed that people around us are not, not in our vibration, right? I know that I came out with the collective reading that kind of talks a little bit about this. I'll be focusing more deeper energies onto that. So if you guys have not checked that out, I do recommend to do so. I'm coming out with that weekly, and it's going to get deeper. We're going to get more spiritual in those. Okay, so um, but back to this reading here, it's just an energy of your focus of the Five of Pentacles. It's like you're looking for opportunities. If this is, like I said, finances, relationships, there's a feeling of, it's coming out. You're losing hope. You're losing, it's like, yeah, you have the Sun here. Yeah, you're thinking positive. Yes, you're thinking optimistic about the future. You do want to grow something. You're working away from people and things that have hurt you. And you're focused on your Nine of Pentacles. You're focused on your independence and your finances. But also, your Five of Pentacles is sitting over there. I feel like more in the inside, your subconscious area, because I do see the Moon. It feels like you're sitting there looking at what opportunities are there, and are they going to come right now? How much longer do I have to wait for? A lot of those kind of questions here. So I do feel like, Sag, you need to be aware from overthinking situations, maybe thinking too much of something. There's something here about reminding yourself that you have to kind of get back into the present moment. I feel like sometimes you get carried away with looking out too much into the future, and what else is out there and what new connections are coming towards you, and and all this stuff. And I feel like that kind of overwhelms you in a way. And when you start getting overwhelmed, you start losing some sort of traction on what you have been working on. So this next stage, this coming week here, especially Aries full moon and until after, it's about being alone. It's about pulling your energy away from everyone. And this is the part where things are going to start changing. It's going to be for good. I mean, because you see the Ten of Swords just walking away. Three of Swords here in your environment. This is healing. This is, you came through and from a heartbreak, and it could be any sort of disappointment. I think we're all getting away from the whole like relationship thing. For some of you guys, it might apply with someone that you love, and like it was a relationship. For others of you, I do feel like it's just your environment in general is not happy. Your work environment, your home environment. There's something here that you're going to change or have taken the process to change that, right? And so when you have change, it's a little bit of scary. It's a little bit of a new journey that you didn't even know it was supposed to come right now. There's an energy here of not knowing what the future holds for you. And when you look too much to the future, it kind of brings anxiety, it kind of brings worry, and just to the factor that Five of Pentacles, feeling like there's no support, feeling like you're left out in the cold. Yeah. So that's kind of what I'm getting here. So the Eight of Cups, walking away, but there is an energy here, that I see that, again, that I'm not going to repeat what I just said, but you get that. That's the focus. There's something about your emotions, subconscious, that you need to really kind of deal with these issues right now, and I feel like maybe that's why you're pulling yourself back from situations, because not a lot of people understand what you're going through. And when you pull yourself back from this situation, whatever it is for you, there is some sort of clarity that's coming in, but there's also a sense of you needing to. Seven of Pentacles is working hard and investing things, that is going to be good for you, your future here. And you have the Magician right after that too here, okay? And then you have the Page of Wands after. So it's a lot about kind of moving in a different path, a spiritual path here. And you are starting to get a calling of like what you're supposed to do, what fills your cup up. You know what I mean? What makes you happy? Ten of Cups. What's your definition of your Ten of Cups, That's really what this is all about. And I feel like you're on this journey of self is really what it is. You've stepped into this energy of finding out what path and moving towards it, but you understand that this path is becoming more just you. And I feel like a lot of you guys are in this energy of a little bit of worry. Sagittarius is, we not many can jump in there and start trying to figure things out, but there is a sense of you're always going to have that worry, and when you don't have someone to talk to or support, so there is an energy of that here. And it's not like there isn't people there supporting you. I feel like you're choosing to move away from that because they're not giving you the support that you need. And I know that's, if there's cross watchers here, I know that might trigger, but it feels like Sagittarius here is really focused on self and focused on their own happiness instead of giving all that away. Now it's time for Sag to start receiving, right? So that's why the Empress is your challenge. This is you getting into your own power, and not saying that you're not already in it. It's just saying that you are stepping up even more, if that makes any sense. So that's the energy that I'm seeing here for the upcoming week after that Aries full moon. I feel like there's going to be a big shift, big focus on yourself. All right, Sag. And it is going to be a big thing about healing. We had that, coming from a retrograde here, you are going to be going through something where a lot of things have surfaced back up. There's past situations you may have dealt with, or just memories of past here. It doesn't feel like anyone is moving on with whoever this resonates with. It doesn't feel like you're moving on with like any sort of negativity from the past or from past situations. You're really just, this is a silent, so Five of Pentacles is left out in the cold. This is a silent walk away. This is not something that you need to engage with or explain yourself. This is just, it is what it is. And I think that anyone that is going to be around you will understand that. And whoever isn't going to be around you, and you kind of just lose contact with them, you kind of also find out the truth for what it is. But again, it takes you still moving towards your Nine of Pentacles, okay? Now, for those of you that are with somebody, don't feel like the Nine of Pentacles is being single. It's just the fact that you're moving towards your own stability and financial abundance here. You're not being codependent. You're being more independent, and that's strong. It's a very strong energy you're moving towards. So there's a big feeling here about disappointment, sadness, and worry and anxiety. I do pick that up, but it's also awakening. It's time to move, So that's what I'm getting for you, Sag, for the upcoming week here. And if this did resonate in any way, do hit that like button. But we will get 3 cards here to see if there's any advice we can give you. What advice can we give Sagittarius here for the upcoming week for Sag? What advice can we give here? We have the Eight of Pentacles, which is Virgo energy. We get 2 more cards. We have a Tower. And the World. Okay, so there is, and you have the Hermit, more Virgo energy here. Eight of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles is a card of, working hard at something, but also learning new things. So maybe there is a passion here that you're moving towards, or again, work. It could just be that you're putting your mind and energy, time and energy more into your finances, your work, trying to level up, trying to just make things happen here, concentrating on just the responsibilities and trying to create more finances in your life, right? That is a big focus here towards finances. We do have a Tower, so the Tower here is to shake up your foundation. There has been a time of just things have been the way it is, and I feel like this Tower here is making you change into an entirely new direction that you didn't expect. I feel like a lot of you guys maybe thought this would turn out a lot different, but I feel like this new beginning here, and again, we have the World, so that's a big change, is, about you. And I feel like some of you guys may have thought of another person, maybe you expected a new connection, but majority, this is a single, just, solo path towards finding yourself and what you need to do, and your calling here, right? So may not resonate for everyone, but that's kind of what's coming out. And I feel like, zodiacs aside, I feel like a lot of us, regardless of Sagittarius or Taurus, Leo, Aries, whatever it is, everyone's kind of shifting into this energy. Okay, and but it's for good change. It's kind of like a good Tower, but it's also that Three of Swords, Eight of Cups, the Five of Pentacles with the Moon. It's like it's also a very sad time. It's a very time for you to purge this out, like the healing part, like letting things loose, letting it out. Don't hold it inside you. It's time to process things for what they are, accept things for where you are right now, and accept the fact that you're here because the choices you've made, and accept that truth and then move forward. That's really what I'm seeing here. And walk away from all that crap, that all these swords that people were putting in your back and thinking you're not going to say or do anything. Just silently walk away. It's done. What's the point, right? What's the point engaging into any sort of past, or saying, well, I gave you all this time, you didn't really give me nothing. What's the point of that? Because eventually they'll learn their lesson, and that's all you could do. There's nothing else you need to bring with you on this new journey here. Okay, so Sag, that is your reading. If this did resonate, please do hit that like, and until next time, we'll see you.